Hello, fellow Michaelonians. It's good to be talking to you today about a particular ministry that we do. And this is one to a place called Crump Manor, a nursing home and a rehab center that's in our parish boundaries. And every Sunday, at the end of Mass, you see us call people forward to take communion to sick and shut-ins. Well, a number of those people are part of the ministry that goes down to Crump Manor, okay? Not just one, but several people go down there. In fact, it's a well-organized group, and they've been coordinated over the last several years by Pauline and Art Cassavant, but they had to back out of the ministry for health reasons. And so, right now we're looking for someone else to come in and possibly help be an organizing person. That's sort of a touchstone. If anyone in the ministry has a question or there's anything that comes up, you'd be totally supported by the staff here, the pastoral staff with Deacon Dave and the others that he works with. It's a very important position. They're just a coordinator, okay? It doesn't mean you have to visit every patient all the time. When I was starting this kind of ministry in the prior parish, and I've even heard this comment here, and that is that, well, it's kind of depressing to go into a nursing home. Well, if we feel that way, imagine how the people living there feel. This is why us coming from outside, and while, yes, me as a priest, that makes a big difference to them, but they sort of expect that. But a lay person who comes in and visits with them, you bring not just the presence of Christ in the Eucharist, not just the presence of Christ in yourself, but you bring the light of Christ from the world around us into this place that can be kind of dark and depressing if it doesn't have some relief. That's the relief we bring to the people there. It's such an important ministry. And so I hope maybe some of you may consider the idea of, yeah, maybe I'll volunteer for that ministry, and I wouldn't even mind being a coordinator, touchstone person who's just sort of, when we want to know something, we go to this person, they either have the answer or they find the answer. And again, you're supported by our staff here, myself, and now it'll be Father Jules and Deacon Dave, so there's a whole staff behind you. And so I would like to ask you to consider taking on that role of being a coordinator for this very, very important ministry. It is terribly important. Again, we bring the light of day and of Christ to the people who can find those same circumstances a little depressing if no one brings that light to them. I'm proud of our people who have been doing that steadily, and you have a good crew already in place. And so I hope you'll consider taking on the possibility of doing the ministry and being a coordinator especially, just to sort of keep things organized and be a touchstone. Thank you so much for being with me, and God bless you, and have a good day.